just thought of a good intro. Yeah.
Tell me.
Blunderbuss, like BBLs, you know?
Blunderbuss.
BB and then L is in like
Lift?
losses, like L's.
Oh, losses.
You know? Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of BBLs.
We're a couple. That's our fan
us.
base.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah. We're a couple of BBLs.
Welcome to BBL. Welcome to your BBL. If you've ever gotten a BBL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down. Stand up and listen.
That's how I do therapy.
You ever hear those stories of like when they go like overseas to get BBLs, they have to like stand. They can't sit on them for like hours.
Yeah, you have to like once you get them, you have to like lay on your belly for like weeks.
Yeah,
to, like, sleep.
Yeah, but then like on the plane ride back, they have to like not sit.
Sit.
Yeah.
Oh, so they stand on the plane.
I think they like I don't know. How do they do it?
Yeah, they like squat the whole time.
I guess
that's
so.
crazy.
That's crazy, right?
That doesn't feel right. I know that those can like also leak. There's a lot of like botched BBLs where like there's like a huge industry of. There's a great New York Times article about this. New York Times article about this. And they were like talking about how like there's care centers for post BBL caring.
Wow, rehab.
Pictures. Yeah, basically rehab.
BBL rehab. Oh shit.
And it's very like there's a huge range of like really cheap ones and really expensive ones, and there's a lot of reports of women getting botched BBLs and their butt is like literally leaking. That's actually how they like die because like it's not like a good seal and there's like an infection that happens.
Wow.
And then it's like hard to treat because it's so fatty. You can't really get in there with antibiotics. It's crazy, dude.
I still think it's worth it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get one myself for my own pleasure.
Yeah.
Whenever I masturbate, I grab my butt. You know.
Your cats aren't gonna puke in my shoes, are they? Should I put
No, I think
they're just curious.
If they puke in your sorry, there are two cats and they're exploring
That's okay.
the world.
I brought an extra pair of shoes.
Yeah. What's your shoe size?
9.
I have shoes that are 9. I have some soccer cleats that are 9. You can wear those, right?
Nice. Okay.
Oh, they're getting in the ass. You see that cat? It's going in there. No, I think they're just investigating. They won't puke on your shoes.
That's
he
fine.
likes to puke in the bedroom.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, so when I masturbate,
Sex.
that's how you come.
All
All right, we're the boys. Blunder. This is a boys podcast. boys listening. BBL podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to Blunderbuss podcast, everybody. How we doing, Vic? What is?
Oh,
this
we
podcast?
started.
We started. We're 2 minutes in.
Oh, okay. Time to turn on the charm.
Okay. It wasn't on before.
Sorry, yeah, you caught me being myself.
We gotta cut this all out. This is all character. This is not our real selves.
Oh, yeah.
Our real selves are very funny, very nice.
Yeah. This is all manufactured.
Right, scripted.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well,
what is
welcome
this
to the Blunderbuss podcast. I don't know where we started. We are the Blunder Boys. I just made that up.
We're the BBLs.
We're going over our BBLs,
Yeah.
our big Blunder Ls.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it is almost Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year, yeah. I think this will be a week out from Lunar New Year. This is coming out next week, which is February 4th.
Yeah, what is it? Year of the Dragon?
Year of the Dragon, February 13th. Why did you choose that topic?
Because it's timely.
Okay. Any other reason?
And because...
Any other reason, Vic?
Because we're both very Chinese.
Dude, everyone, the listeners had no idea until now. They couldn't see us.
You think they could tell from our voice?
I don't think so. I don't think we have Asian accents.
Yeah.
I can turn it on,
but
real fast.
I think there's like an Asian voice. Because one time I used to work at an optometry center.
Yeah.
This guy called, and then he was like, "Are you the Asian boy that works at the desk?"
Yeah.
And you could tell just from
Asian boy.
my voice.
That's weird. You don't sound like an Asian man. Sorry.
I sound like an Asian boy?
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely an Asian boy. No, I don't. I feel
Maybe
like
I'll try a little harder.
I think.
Thank you for coming.
Oh. Wow, I didn't know your Asian accent was just a Japanese. It's funny because I think there are multiple Asian accents. When you say one Asian accent, people have a conception of a single one.
How many can you do?
Just Indian.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Just Indian. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, if this
I
was
respect
Family
them too
Feud,
much.
you wouldn't score, but everybody would be like, "Hey, very good."
Yeah.
Very good art.
They would clap for me and have a standing ovation.
Yeah. And then you walk back to your family, and they'd be like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
my Indian family. I'm adopted.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, by another Asian family.
The
South Asians.
But you're ethnically Chinese.
Sort of. Yeah. So my mom's from China. Or sorry, my mom's from Thailand, born and raised, but her family's from China. And my dad's 100% from China, born and raised.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you think your family heard "Go Back to China" more here or in Thailand?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, my parents don't speak good English, so they probably didn't hear it, quote unquote, here. Because when a tree falls in the forest, no one's around to hear it.
Right.
It was actually said.
That's funny.
But yeah, I think a lot of instances where racists were yelling at my family in America, and they just were ignoring them because they had no idea, and the racists were getting really frustrated.
Oh wow.
I actually don't know, but they're pretty nice. I feel like they.
And you had to translate to them.
Yeah,
Mom, they're saying.
They're saying, yeah, in Thai and Chinese. I did both, so they really, hammer it home.
Your mom speaks Chinese?
She does a little bit, Mandarin Chinese, and a
wow.
Southern dialect. I don't really know what it's called.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she, I think, speaks Thai.
Southern dialect Chinese. That's like
Yeah.
ni hao.
Stop.
Ni hao, partner.
I tried to write a joke about that.
I think we all did.
Yeah, we all did.
I definitely did. I can't say yeehaw because it still sounds like Chinese.
Yeehaw, yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never took off, so I dropped it. That's okay.
It takes a lot of like intersectional knowledge.
Yeah.
Of like Mandarin.
Right.
And Texas.
Which I have. No, I don't have.
Yeah.
I don't know any Mandarin. But yeah, so Lunar New Year, did you celebrate it growing up?
Yeah, I guess so. I would get the little red envelopes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my big mistake. Was anytime I would get those red envelopes, my dad would collect them. It was like a tax. And then all the money that I got, all the money that I got from Chinese New Year or Tet, whatever they called it in Vietnamese, my dad would just take all my money.
Wait. He would. But like the elders would give
That's
you the
a little
money.
Tet offensive. If
Yeah,
you
there
ask
we go.
me. There it is.
You're
there
offended.
It is. Yeah, I was Tet offended.
Offended.
Yeah.
That should go in the history books.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, your parents are supposed to give you the money thing, right? Well, I guess like your
I mean, yeah,
grandparents.
like any older people would just give it to you. Like my uncles would give it to you, and then if we would go to any parties, the like elders would give it to me. Like anybody older than me.
But then your dad would take.
My dad would just take it all, and my Christmas money,
Wait, the
and my
taxes-
birthday money. Like my dad would just take all my money.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, this would be taxed, not like a regular. This is 100% tax. He's stealing from you. This is not a tax.
Yeah.
This is robbery.
Yes. Yeah.
This is highway robbery. Is that what it's called?
Highway robbery.
This is highway robbery.
Yeah, he would take all my money.
Oh my
any
God.
gift money. Yeah. But he said it was going to my college tuition.
quote, unquote.
Yeah, but
Was
guess
it?
who's paid every cent of his college tuition? This guy.
Where did that money go?
Huh?
Gambling.
I don't know.
It's pretty Asian, though, I would say.
I went to the Marlboro company. Probably.
He's ripping
Yeah,
cigs.
it's keeping the cigarette company alive.
Oh, is he a Marlboro Red guy?
He's a Marlboro menthol guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so Vietnamese.
Menthols are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
like
funny.
them.
I do like how you, before we started the pod, you're like, what's it called in Vietnamese, that New Year thing? And I'm like, do you not? And then you're like, that fucking New Year and Tet. And I was
Tet
like,
offensive.
you didn't even know what it was.
How do you say it? It's different. There's like a
Tet. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about in Vietnamese.
Yeah.
In
yeah.
Viet.
How do you say it?
How do I say it?
What's like the Chinese?
Oh,
or
dude,
Thai
I have no idea.
version? Do Thais participate in the
Well,
Lunar
it's
New
my
Year?
mom, since she's like Chinese, technically, like from she's like sort of ethnically Chinese. She celebrates the Chinese New Year style.
Oh.
So like the red envelope, I guess it's sort of all kind of Chinese influence, but she'll give out red envelopes. You bring oranges over for dinner, that kind of thing. You make like duck and stuff,
Oof,
and like a lot of
so
food.
good.
Make a lot of food, and you hang out with a lot of old people.
Yeah.
And I think they're supposed to like tell stories and shit to like the younger people, but.
Do they ever? Or it's all in Chinese?
It's all in Thai and Chinese, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my family played a lot of mahjong. I guess my mom didn't, but my dad's side did a lot on Chinese New Year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But your dad is Thai through and through.
No, my dad is Chinese.
Oh, your dad's
100%,
Chinese.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's 100% Chinese, yeah.
Wow.
From Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Which apparently, I didn't know this, Shanghai people are like the posh Chinese people. They're like the metropolitan, like rich Chinese people, which I had no idea.
Shanghai kind of sounds like that.
Yeah, Shanghai.
Yeah. Highs in
High society.
Chukmung Namor.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I've
That's
heard
funny.
it too. I have no idea what it means.
What do you guys like do karaoke? Not because Asian people do it, just because that's something I feel like people do on New Year.
I'm trying to think. When I was a kid, we would go over to my dad's friend's house, and then all the Vietnamese guys, all the old guys, would just sit in the garage and chain smoke Marlboros, and then like pound Heinekens, and then they'd play poker.
Would they be wearing like tank tops?
Yeah, they'd be wearing tank tops,
tucked into jeans,
and then
jean shorts.
Be in a room with like
yes,
a bunch of other weirdo Vietnamese kids. It's not because Vietnamese people are weirdos, because they in particular were weirdos.
Weird, right. Yeah, it's more personal than it is racial.
Yeah,
but don't you think the race probably had an effect?
Yeah, well, nobody knew what race they were. Like some thought they were black, some thought. Yeah.
Is there Filipino New Year? There's got to be.
I think they just do the regular Catholic, calendar
Gregorian thing.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Greco-Roman.
There's got to be. I was talking to Vishy Makdal. He's an Indian man. Do you know him,
yeah?
Vishy?
I don't think so.
Okay, he's a great guy.
And I don't recognize him.
and I don't like him at all.
Your New Year was a month ago, buddy.
Well, I was talking to him, and I was like, oh, do Indian people have like a Lunar New Year? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, does it like align with like the Chinese Lunar New Year? And he's like, no. And then I started just listing a bunch of Indian holidays, and each one was, nope, that's not what it's called. And I just felt like a freaking idiot.
Well, why didn't he just tell you?
It was kind of funny. I was like, is it Diwali? He's like, no. I was like, is it Holi? He's like, no. He's like, are you going to keep going? I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Did he ever tell you?
Nah. I mean, he was like, it depends on the region. Like different regions have different like holidays. Their names are different. Like it's called like sort of like regional. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the northern have a different Lunar New Year than like the southern part of India.
Wow.
It's a real fucked up place over there. Be one, okay? There's a billion people there. Get it together, India.
Near my house, there's like a Vietnamese Catholic church, and they would have a big festival every year, like for Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year, yeah.
And so I would go to that sometimes.
Yeah.
I went to Vietnamese school there.
Oh,
to
wow.
like learn Vietnamese.
Nice.
But I got kicked out.
In the church.
Yeah. In the church. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I got
kicked out.
Expelled.
Why? What were you doing?
Well, I was like 15. I was like 14 at the time. I was a freshman in high school, and then everybody else in that class was like in the 6th grade.
Okay.
So I was like this Vietnamese Billy Madison in his Vietnamese class. And I hated it. Every day in that class, all the other kids would talk shit about me in Vietnamese. Until one day I had enough.
They were that good at Vietnamese. They were talking shit about you.
They were talking shit because I was the only one who didn't know how to speak it.
You actually helped them learn.
Yeah, everybody else was fluent. They were just there to learn how to write it.
Write it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so everybody was talking shit about me.
Damn, get wrecked. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
And so one day after class, I was just fed up with it. So I grabbed one of the kids, and then I smashed his face into the wall.
Jesus.
And I got kicked out.
Wait, how old were these kids?
They were probably like 11.
Okay.
And,
prepubescent kids.
Yeah.
You probably hit puberty.
Yeah,
you got your muscles coming in. You're like, fuck this kid.
Oh yeah, fuck them. And it turns out
that is hilarious.
They weren't talking about me at all. And if my Vietnamese was just a little bit better, I would have known.
So funny. They're like, sorry, sir, I don't even. Please, we like to.
Yeah, and that's why I don't know Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you got hoisted by your own petard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hoisted.
You can say that. Petard is not a bad word.
Petard, hoisted. I've never heard those words.
You're real petarded. If you
petarded. Petarded.
It means it's a Shakespearean thing, but it means like when you throw a petard is like a small stone or a grenade. And so if you throw a grenade and it bounces back and it explodes in your face. Wow. Hoisted by your own petard.
That is pretty petard.
Pretty fun word, right?
Petard.
Or phrase.
I like it.
Hoisted by your petard. Mm-hmm. Damn. And ever since then you've hated young Vietnamese kids.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
That's why you're like, hey, Vietnamese New Year, we're hanging out, all these freaking weirdos.
Well, they were weird. They were weird.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Do you guys still celebrate? Does your family still celebrate?
I'm sure they do. Yeah. Now I just do regular Chinese New Year because I'm out here in New York with all the Chinese. There's way more Chinese people here.
Yeah, there is. And they're all like Cantonese, which I think is interesting.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I think in mass, I was sort of surprised by how many like in San Francisco and New York City, it's all like very Cantonese.
Ah.
Yeah. But like if you go to like LA, it's more like mainland China.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I had family in LA who were very like in a very Chinese part of town. Like like there's some signs that were just like all in Chinese. You had no idea what it's saying.
Oh, is this some sort of Chinatown?
It's called Alhambra.
Alhambra,
which I think LA, like white LA people are like, oh, the second China. It's like the Flushing of
LA.
You know what I mean?
Alhambra. Who came up with that?
Probably some Native American.
Alhambra.
Some Asian fakie. That's what I call it.
Alhambra.
Alhambra. Yeah. Have you been to Chinatown during New Year in New York?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Have you seen like the parade and shit?
Yeah, watch like the lion dance. That's what they do, right? Is the lion dance or the dragon dance?
They do. I think they do both. Yeah.
I
love it. I'm not gonna lie. It does like warm it because I feel like it's so culturally like relevant that like it warms my heart every time I like go to Chinatown.
I think it's cool. I don't find it very relevant. But it is cool.
It's like kind of old. It's like over, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't feel like connected to it though. Like it doesn't like strike a
it's like
feeling
maybe
in
nostalgia.
You. Okay, but not like oh man, like I'm proud to be Asian.
It's cool. It's cool.
You can say it's.
I like it. I mean, I just like I don't have any like personal ties to it.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll make those ties. We're gonna get you laid. You know how like in a regular New Year, like an American New Year, you're supposed to kiss the next person that you're with on New Year's at midnight.
Yeah.
Lunar New Year, you fuck the person next to you.
Wow.
And I spent most of my New Year's with my family. So
you still use the mistletoe?
Yeah. It's a little dragon though. It's a little red envelope.
Remember last year you and me and Andrea went around looking for like jade?
Oh yeah, and I bought an overpriced ring.
Yeah.
I love that ring though. I think it's sick. Like
it's
a jade
cool,
ring.
yeah.
It's like dark green.
And they were like, "Come back on New Year's and we'll give you a little something."
It was like that was about literally a year ago.
Wow,
that's
that was a long
crazy.
time ago, yeah.
That's funny.
Wow.
I have a lot of fond memories of New Year. I'm not gonna lie. Now that I think about it.
Lunar New Year?
Yeah, Lunar New Year. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not American New Year. The boring New Year. Yeah, I remember giving red. I love giving red envelopes in the past. Because I think it's like a fun cultural exchange.
You like giving them?
Yeah, but not anymore. I don't have that kind of money anymore. You know what I mean?
How much would you give?
Thousands.
Get out of here.
No, like $5. I don't know. Oh, Cat's here.
Hey, Cat's here.
Cat's
Ever
out
watch
of the bag.
Jersey Shore? Cab's here.
I guess this cat can chill.
All right.
Is that okay with you?
It's fine. I'm just allergic.
Well, suck it up.
This is pretty cool. I like this.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Yeah,
he loves hanging out wherever.
I feel like the Godfather. Yeah.
He's so soft,
go
right?
on.
Anyway, so I remember getting this is gonna feel like a brag, or just like I don't know. I feel good about this. I gave my friends' kids red envelopes.
Herpes.
Oh no. Oh no. I wish. No. I gave them red envelopes, and then they're pretty young. It was just like I was hanging out with their dad, who's like I'm friends with.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I think this is the first time they've ever received money." And I'm like, "Whoa, I'm that in their lives. It's pretty cool."
Oh, so they're very young.
Yeah, they were like 5, 7. Yeah.
Oh, 5, 7. When I was 5, I was making money, baby.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy. You're touring. Mm-hmm. Are you Dat Fan, actually? Is that his name?
Dat Fan?
Dat Fan.
We should talk about Dat Fan. What a blunder, huh?
Have you met him?
I've never met him. I would like to meet him. Dat Fan
he runs shows.
He walks so we could also just kind of walk.
Kind of
walk. Of us really have hit that type of success yet. But Yeah. Honestly,
mark my words.
If we didn't see what happened to Dat Fan, then I'd be just as hacky.
Right. It's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, it is a cautionary tale.
Which we need. Mm-hmm. We love Asians love a cautionary tale. All of our lores are cautionary tales.
That's true. Not very uplifting.
One of the Buddhist koans or whatever it's called is like if you dig a grave for revenge, dig 2 or whatever. You know what I mean?
Whoa, that's a good one.
Yeah, because one for you.
That's a good one. I heard a good grave quote.
Okay.
From Fargo the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
The new season?
Yeah, it's really good. The guy says like
that girl from
it feels good like
petting?
Petting.
Yeah, it's like very
Will I say this?
Yeah.
Check this out. It says if you fill a grave if you dig a grave but don't fill it with a body, it's just a hole.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
That's poetic.
But that sounds cool.
I love that.
And it looks cool with this cat.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna get a pic.
Oh yeah?
I don't know my phone's not. It's not
for the Instagram story.
Yeah, wait.
What are we doing? Okay, Lunar New Year.
Okay, let's get on track. Anyway.
Oh no,
I have
Dat Fan.
Dat Fan.
Yeah.
He probably celebrates. Lunar New Year.
I heard he was a very nice guy.
I bet he's nice. He seems nice.
You ever see his like show posters?
Yeah, I love bad comedy flyers.
Oh, they're real bad.
It's the best.
They're real bad.
One of my favorites was someone posted like a show tour, but he used a picture of Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
And it was like the Gone Crazy tour or something like that.
You know what would be a funny sketch is remember do you remember whenever Patrice O'Neal destroyed that fan? Remember that video? Well, it kind of like wrecked his career.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because he was on Tough Crowd, that fan. It was right after he won like Last Comic Standing or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're talking about like the American invasion of Afghanistan.
Okay.
But that fan has no other tools in his bag besides the Vietnamese accent.
Oh no.
So he's like, oh yeah. Oh man, I can't. I can't do the accent.
Yeah.
I'll just do
the Japanese one.
I'll do the Japanese accent because I can't do the Vietnamese accent. But he's like, yeah, all the Afghanis are like, get out of my country. It's not really good either.
You just went straight like Tex-Mex.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
But
and then Patrice destroys him. He's like, can you not do anything else besides the Vietnamese accent?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And but it'd be a funny sketch to do, like that fan covering modern day
topics,
like world issues. You know,
we should bring back his career. How
That's
cool would it be?
That is like one of my dreams.
Yeah, Dat Fan's back, baby.
Yeah, to bring back Dat
better
Fan.
than ever.
Yeah.
He like puts out like an amazing, one of the best specials you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah,
it's like thoughtful, it's hilarious, you know. It'd be so
let's
cool.
revive his career as like a comic.
That'd be so fun.
I bet he'd have interesting stories now.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
He's like seen it all. I kind of feel bad for him.
I feel really bad for him.
Yeah.
A guy who rose to the top and really just had everything taken away.
Right. I sort of feel the same way about what's that guy's name? Eddie Huang. No, that's Eddie. That's a food guy.
He was like the fresh off the boat guy, right?
American Idol guy.
Steven Shebang.
Yeah,
that guy.
I had a
William
CD.
Hung.
William Hung.
Yeah.
Not Eddie Huang. I had a CD growing up, and I listened to it because
he has other songs besides.
Oh, he did like covers of like a bunch of American. Like after American Idol, he just like really blew up. But like it really was like a time in America where people were like, he talks funny.
Yeah. No. Another guy. He walks so
he could also kind of walk.
So. Who's the guy, the Gangnam Style guy? Psy. So Psy could run.
So could Gangnam Style.
Gangnam
Style.
Which
also I felt like was kind of a joke in a way.
I feel like when people did that, I did not feel solidarity.
No.
I felt like I was being made fun of.
Yeah, for sure. I also did not like the song. I think that's sort of the joke. It's like, this is a bad song, but I love it.
It is a bad song.
Yeah, it's a bad song.
It's a bad song.
But it's also like meant to be bad. You know, it's like a parody. It's a parody of K-pop. So it's like kind of like, okay, this is actually kind of smart. Many layers.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
So that's really, the people laughing at it, they're the ones that's the joke. Like the joke's on them.
But they're right because it's supposed to be a joke.
Right, but they're laughing for the wrong reasons.
And we're wrong for taking it at face value.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
We should get Psy on the pod.
Psy.
Let's get Psy on the pod.
Yeah. It's a real psy-op.
Yeah. But I will say I do like K-pop now. Maybe not because of him, but maybe. Who knows? Hard to say.
Yeah, I don't like K-pop and I don't like Psy.
Well, speaking of Psy,
I'm realizing a lot of internalized racism. I don't like all these things.
Right. This is why we work, because me too, buddy. Did you ever feel like before this is becoming an Asian pod. This is the Asian episode. We're doing one a year.
It's Lunar New Year.
It's Lunar New Year. We gotta
give us one.
Give us one.
We gave you your American New Year episode.
Yeah, you fucking got Max Fine. You got Meredith Dietz. You got these.
You got Zahid Devji, who's not Asian.
Who's super white.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Did you ever feel like? Let me back up. Did you grow up with a bunch of Asian people in like your town or your like high school or?
I had my Asian friends, but
a lot of them.
No, I didn't have a lot of them. They weren't like my core group, but I did have like my Asian friends.
How many would you say? Like less than 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I had about less than 5. I love them. Great dudes. But I remember.
I don't talk to them anymore.
Really?
We sort of drifted apart.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're bad Asian, dude. Because you hate them deep down, actually.
Yeah. No, they're great. They're great.
Yeah. They're probably listening right now.
I hope so.
I know one of my Asian friends is very supportive and like likes my shit on Instagram and like is listening.
You still talk to him?
Content. Not really, but I would love that. Yeah, Andrew Erzman. What's up, dude?
Andrew what?
Erzman. He's adopted. He's Korean, but he's adopted. Yeah.
That's like a big thing. A lot of Korean adoptees.
Yeah, post Korean War, maybe they really started selling babies. That's actually not a lie. They started selling
them
because they were so strapped for money that they basically were like, "Hey, we're gonna start these orphans. We gotta push for international marketing.
Wow,
come get an exotic baby." And so a lot of Korean kids were adopted.
Yeah, the Koreans, they really started simping for America after the war.
They got our ass. You know what I mean? They simped for us, and then now we're obsessed with Koreans.
That's true. Yeah. You know, we fell
for that.
They sent like thousands of troops into Vietnam, like
Korea.
Yeah, like they killed
like North Korea. Or no, South Korea.
South Korea, yeah,
because they're trying to take down the communists.
To like kiss up to the Western powers. They sent like thousands of troops to Vietnam, and killed a ton of people.
Of course.
Yeah.
The Koreans are kind of a dicey history.
Hey, they're doing their thing, you know.
I like Jungkook. Arm's my bias, but
come on, we share the same slur, guys.
We gotta work together. You're tearing us apart.
Yeah.
But I always feel like because I grew up with so few Asian guys, and women, I suppose. Whenever I was in a room with an Asian man I didn't know, I felt like there's competition.
Competition.
Yeah, I felt like there's like a natural in my mind, just animosity, where I'm like, dude, what the fuck? This is my territory. I'm the only Asian guy here. You're broaching my territory.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't feel that at all.
It went into college where like I had some beefs with some Asian dudes in college.
I definitely had some preconceived notions of what other Asian guys would be like, but I never felt like competitive.
Because I feel like growing up, I was the Asian guy. You know what I mean? I like didn't want to be dethroned.
Interesting.
So I felt very competitive. Yeah.
Oh, I always felt like camaraderie.
I think on the surface I would say camaraderie, and there's a level of it, but I think there was definitely deep down. I'm like, I'm gonna beef with this guy. I know. I don't like him.
That's so interesting.
Him.
Yeah.
But then
I think you had less Asian people than I did.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Very few in my life.
Because there were a lot of Vietnamese and Filipino people in Houston.
Yeah.
But in Nebraska.
Yeah, I mean, to give perspective, like when I was growing up, there were only 2 Thai restaurants. My mom had one of them in the whole town.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it eventually started growing. But that was like 20.
Damn.
Which is crazy. But speaking of high school or college, I mean, it kind of fixed or helped at least my internalized racism. You
externalized it. You beat up an Asian guy.
Yeah, I hate crimed many, but then they hate crimed me back. So I think now we're even.
Yeah.
No, I had a friend who was also Chinese, but she was in the Vietnamese Association. Which is
here we go.
Yeah, I think it was because she's from New Orleans and she's friends with all the Vietnamese people from New Orleans, so they all joined this association together. And she literally was like, "Hey, you should join the club." And I was like, "I got nothing going on," so I joined the Vietnamese club. And I made a bunch of Vietnamese friends.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and I had to deal with these feelings of like, oh man, like I feel this weird animosity. Like, why should I feel this way? Like these people are normal people, you know?
They're very bro-y.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They can be.
Yeah.
A lot of racist slurs and homophobic slurs.
Oh yeah, that's right, brother.
Yeah, shout out. Shout out to that.
I will say I never got into that.
Okay.
I never got into that.
Well, here's a fun blunder. Yeah. We made t-shirts. And do you want to guess what the motto was? It was a little racy, a little bit.
I have a feeling it's not that bad.
Okay, well, it was a ninja pounding another ninja, like giving a fist bump, and it says, "What's up, my ninja?" Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's 2012, baby.
You still have the shirt?
Somewhere. Now we'll sell it for the right bidder. There's a kid on campus who sold shirts that said Jew Lane. Because there's a bunch of Jewish people there.
You went to Tulane?
Yeah, I went to Tulane, baby.
Oh wow!
Are you being serious?
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, I feel like I talk about it all the time. But yeah, roll wave.
Oh, good for you. My old boss went to Tulane.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Was he cool or lame?
He was cool.
Okay.
He was cool.
Yeah. Then he fired you.
He's a great attorney.
Okay.
He was Jewish.
Yeah. There's it's a very Jewish heavy school.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
hence
wow.
Jew Lane. They had the shirt like the Tulane letters, but it
Okay.
said Jew Lane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Might have that one too somewhere. Somewhere very hidden away. I definitely have one somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Which shirt is more dicey, Jew Lane or What's Up My Ninja?
I think What's Up My Ninja.
Really?
So Jew Lane was created by a Jewish kid.
Oh, good point.
And he
good
sold the
point.
shirt. So like he did profit on like a weird joke. Like pointing out like, oh, there's a lot of Jewish people. That's also like, I don't know, a little more harmless. Like ninja is a referential like appropriation of black culture.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no. Yeah. Well, I went to the University of Houston. I don't think you got that. Did you catch that?
Yeah, dude. Was there actually a lot of Jewish people there, or are you just joking?
No, I didn't know any Jewish people. There probably were a lot of Jewish people, but growing up, I didn't know any.
Yeah, they were hiding for sure.
Yeah.
I can't
the first Jewish person that I ever met was Matthew Broussard.
Oh, really?
Who's like not very.
He's like
Jewish
Cajun
looking.
Jewish.
Cajun
like,
Jewish.
Very interesting.
But you wouldn't guess
Louisiana.
it was. Yeah.
Wow.
So I met him. I was like, oh, like these are what Jews are. They're
beautiful.
They're beautiful
human beings. Really good at swimming.
Yeah.
Good at math. But wow, this guy loves you. I don't think the camera's picking it up, so I think I cut it off like right here. But
I'm good with pets.
Yeah,
pets like
they love you. But yeah, that was kind of a blunder, kind of a cringy part.
What's up, my ninja?
What's up,
Did
my
you sell
ninja?
any of those shirts?
We sold a bunch.
Whoa!
We sold a bunch.
Wow, head ninja over
here. Yeah. It was me. It was all me.
I
kept going up to every person I knew, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, my ninja?"
It was
like, "Whoa, we should put it on a
you
t-shirt."
Can't say that.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. My whole clan says it.
Well,
it's not racist.
Here's the thing: there were black people who did buy the shirt. So yeah.
Well, good for them.
Yeah,
they're part of the crew,
right? And we gave the money back to them because that's how we operate.
No, you didn't.
We did not at all. So that was a cringy thing. Being in the club was weird because I wasn't Vietnamese and I feel very out of place. But they were a very Asian group, like kind of like black appropriating, racist, homophobic, toxic Asian group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is appropriating black culture, is that an Asian guy thing or is that just a college guy thing?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think it's an Asian group thing, especially from like Asian American heavy places. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like LA or like the Bay Area.
LA guys do it.
Yeah.
Houston, there's a lot of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I love talking white. That's my favorite.
You love talking white?
That's my favorite accent. White.
What
Dearest, let us go to bed.
For whom it may concern. These are just
be hoisted by your petard.
Petard.
I think a lot of high school kids, college kids probably had a black scent phase, I
had a phase.
For sure.
Yeah. Can't help it.
I had a Eminem phase. I tried to talk like Eminem, who was trying to talk like black people. So it's like layers removed. Kind of complex.
Oh, an impression of an impression.
Yeah, kind of an intersection of many races, if you ask me.
Wow. Yeah.
Many layers. I have more Tet. So every year we had a Tet festival at school. And I was in the Vietnamese Association 3 out of the 4 years, and 2 out of those 3 years I was selected to be the host of the festival. And this was a festival.
You?
Yeah, me. Not Vietnamese at all.
Wow.
And this was a festival. I know.
Spy.
I was bringing them down from the inside out.
Wow.
But this is a festival that included other colleges in the area. So this was like we had to rent out our huge auditorium to put on this festival. So it was like 300 people were there, and I had to host this thing. And one time, I was me and my co-host were playing music. I was playing the ukulele.
You're like, this is the guy we elected as our leader.
Yeah, I love being white, and so then we were playing music, and
the ukulele's for the Filipino students.
Oh, true, and the Hawaiians. Yeah. Are there a lot of Filipinos in Hawaii? Is that a thing?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was wondering about that. But anyway,
there are a lot of Filipinos in Hawaii, but I heard that they're pretending to be indigenous.
Oh, whoa!
Because they get certain
breaks.
There's like certain benefits.
Oh, wow!
So there's a lot
of
like
fucked up.
Yeah.
Just give it to him. Who cares? Dude?
I think that's what I heard.
Just don't pay taxes. Fuck it.
Who told me that? Maybe Misha. Misha's from Hawaii.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
And he's the one trying to do it. He's complaining.
No, we don't claim him.
He's like, those fucking Hawaiians won't give me my money. I can't do a Misha impression. Is he listening? What's up, Misha? I hope he is. We'll fight you. But yeah, I forgot the words to the song, so I had to ditch her. I had to ditch my co-host I don't forget I forgot the words. And then I'd be like, oh, you got it.
What dumb song do you guys have to sing?
I think it was like Home by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. Have you heard that song?
I don't think so.
It's a very indie white person song.
Do you know this? Do you know the
Oh
words?
yeah,
now?
it's like home. Let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's the song they picked?
Home. Let me go home. Or maybe it was like Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I don't know. It was some dumb song.
Yeah.
It was some like pop indie rock song. Yeah.
Where's Tulane again?
New Orleans.
Oh, that's right. That's
a lot of Vietnamese people there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was that was awkward. I also got auctioned off, date auction wise, many times.
All right, that's dicey as well. They
very
auctioned
weird.
you?
Yes, and usually it's like a joke. It's like your friends just bite you. You're like, oh, they hang out with me. But this one time, this woman actually bought me, and she kept like hitting me up to like, hey, you owe me a date, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna go on a date with you.
You wouldn't just entertain that?
No, she gave me. She was gross. She was weird.
She was gross.
She was gross. Because her personality was gross.
Nah, come on.
No, she was. Yeah, she wasn't.
Come on, tell me how gross she was. Come on.
She may be listening. How gross was she?
How gross was she?
How gross?
Well,
yeah, she wasn't my type.
What was it like being auctioned?
It was also weird. I had to like do a talent. I tried to do a ukulele again. Didn't work.
Right after they saw you forget all the words.
Yeah, I forgot my words.
Let's try again.
But it was weird because I feel like there were like hot, like really hot dudes being auctioned off, and then like me,
You're
kind
attractive guy.
kind of an average looking guy. I feel like I'm a
so.
6 at best.
Mm.
Yeah, that
At
place.
VSA, you're probably taller than everybody.
Yeah, VSA,
You got a distinct
yeah,
look.
that's true. I think I think the height really helped.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a weird like, and she was a white woman who had like blue hair,
Oh no.
very pale. Not like any of these things are wrong. It was just like
Yeah, no, it's wrong.
her look just kind of stood out to me and is like burned in my brain. I'm just listing things to help you guys, listeners at home, get an idea.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I see why. Yeah, that is gross.
I think she had an Asian fetish.
For sure.
I'll be frank
For
with
sure.
you.
Pale skin, blue hair, Asian
Right.
fetish.
A little bit of
It's
Asian
all coming
fetish.
together now.
Right. She would always like text me to like chat me up, and I was like, dude, I don't want to talk to you.
Wow.
Right. And I'll name her right now. Her name is
Come on, do
Lauren
it.
DeMuno. We're dating for 5 years. She
won.
won.
How much did you go for?
I don't remember. Like $5.
I would never forget.
I just thought it was weird. I thought it was like a joke. I didn't think it was like people actually went on dates, which is true.
Was she the only one bidding on you?
Well, here's also the sad part. Most of these date auctions were probably attended by like 10 people, not even.
Oh.
Which is a sad date auction.
Well, you do owe her a date. I want you to know. You do owe that is pretty fucked up that you
I will hit
took
her
her
up.
money and then
Yeah.
No, it's
I'll
too
hit
late.
her
No,
up.
it's not fair because you're in a
Let me
relationship.
redeem myself.
You're in a relationship. There's no stakes on the line.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could like lie to like
did her
entertain
dirty,
her.
huh?
You know what I mean? I can like pretend and then I'll be like, sorry, I'm actually taken.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Just like have her fantasy for like an hour.
Yeah.
I'm doing the Trump hands.
Yeah.
Like an hour.
I wonder what she's doing now.
I don't know.
Probably listening
checked
to the
in
pod.
in a while. Yeah, probably. Nah, I think she got over me quick. Found another Asian guy.
I don't think I could ever be auctioned. My self-esteem would not allow me to do it.
Like you would? What do you mean? Like you would choke?
Huh?
What do
No,
you mean?
I just don't think I would go very high.
I think you would.
And then also I
People
think
like you.
like
You're a likable guy.
Yeah, I mean I'm likable, but it's not like it's a hard sell.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Your self-esteem is low. I can tell. You're not a hell. I know. I would tell you if you're a hard sell.
I think like yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a VSA thing maybe.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Did you ever do that shit? VSA?
Have I ever been auctioned? No.
yeah. Into slavery.
No, I never did it. I think that was my internalized racism. I was like, I don't want to be one of these fucking
wow.
Asians. But now
Looking fucking Asians.
now looking back, I wish I did. I wish I had that community.
It was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it was the best.
oh yeah.
No,
Go
keep
ahead.
going. And
Well,
what?
my cousins,
Were in it?
they're all in college now, and
Right.
they're in VSA and
Right.
FSA.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I get it mixed up.
Filipino
VSA,
yeah,
FSA, HSA.
There's ASU. Have you heard of that?
ASU?
Asians. It's a general Asian student union, but it was all the international Chinese kids at my school.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow. No, I never joined, but I see my cousins in them, and
Yeah.
they're having a great time. And then I
Yeah.
met like their partners who are all in it,
Right.
and they're all awesome.
Right.
I'm like, fuck, I missed.
Well,
out.
here's what it is. Okay, the group that I was in, they were all high school friends. So basically, what it was, they just got free money from the college to go fucking do whatever they wanted. So they would
What?
like rent out a Vietnamese place and just all have dinner and be like,
very
this is,
Vietnamese.
yeah,
very
this is,
Vietnamese.
and like I would be part of that. I would get free pho. That's
what we did
first tried
whenever we
pho.
moved to the country.
Right.
Yeah, we just got a bunch of government money.
Yeah. There we go. Wait.
Yeah.
From how? What the hell? Immigration stuff?
Well, I mean, I don't know if they gave us a bunch of money, but they did help us out because like they wanted us to assimilate.
Oh wow! Is that a thing? Was that a thing, like an immigration act or something? They gave you like a stipend?
I don't know if it was like a stipend. I just know that like
That's
the
so
government had like interest in making sure the Vietnamese refugees like.
Oh, it was a refugee situation.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah. Because I heard this story about whenever it's like in Houston. There's a story about Vietnamese refugees like fishing or like crabbing.
Oh yeah.
And they were crabbing too much. They were catching too many crabs.
They're too good at it.
Yeah, I guess too good at it.
Yeah.
But then like the white crabbers who were also like
the right crabbers.
The right crabbers.
Yeah.
They who were also affiliated with the Klan.
Shit.
They did not like the way that the Vietnamese crabbed.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were like over crabbing.
The amount of crabbing. Right.
Yeah. And so there was like a big confrontation, and I think the Klan tried to intimidate the Vietnamese refugees.
Really?
The refugees just murdered a guy. Where they had this confrontation.
A Klansman.
Yeah, they just murdered a guy.
Wow.
And there was going to be a big conflict.
Wait, when was this?
This was like, I don't know, back in like the probably
90s?
like 80s maybe.
Wow, 80s.
And there's like a big conflict, and the government had to intervene and then like quell the
KKK.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're about to riot.
Yeah, because there was going to be a huge
race riot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I kind of wonder who would have won. Probably the whites.
I think the Klan. Yeah.
Yeah, the Klan. They got the police force with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a crazy story.
Yeah, I read that story during the Asian hate crime.
Oh wow. Oh, so you're really diving into the sad aspects of Asian hate moment.
Yeah, I guess so. No, it was a good time for me.
Yeah.
Got a lot of good material from it.
Yeah.
My grandma was real funny. she had a joke that I loved.
Yeah.
During the hate crimes, because it was during the pandemic, and she was like, yeah, when I go out, I have to wear a mask and sunglasses. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Entree, we talk about Entree Nan all the time on this pod, but he had a funny, I'll never forget this, like, TikTok that he made where it was like him walking out and he's like grabbing his keys, he grabbed his mask, and he grabbed a giant baseball bat, and he was like, all right, I'll see you later. And he left. Pretty funny.
That's super funny. Did you get Asian hated on?
No. And also no one texted me if I was okay either.
Yeah.
What's up, friends? Where are my allies at? What the hell?
Yeah, nothing happened to me either.
Yeah, nothing happened. Not that I wanted something to happen. It would be
Yeah.
nice for a friend to be like, hey, how do you feel about all this happening?
All of the hate that I received during that time was my fault. It was like warranted.
Yeah, just treating people poorly, yelling at people,
Hitting
finding people in
at
bars. Yeah, dude. We all knew where it was going. What's this cat doing?
Where are you going? Get your ass back here.
I don't want him to knock over this camera. But also, if it happens, whatever. It's a blunder. No, he's in the camera.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Shouldn't put him down. Anyway, yeah. So that was a blunder. Asian hate crimes are blunder. I will say, and this might be a hot take. Okay. You know how they said there's a bunch of hate crimes, Asian hate crimes that like spiked like 300% or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
This is something that like really bothered me, and I want to say just because, for a lot of reasons, but we're getting kind of political here.
Oh, I like where this
Getting a
guy. I
little
think I'm
political
about to agree with you.
Yeah, but it's funny because people use that as like, look how many this is actual hate crimes. Like we Asian communities were getting hated, and 300+% increase from last year.
Yeah.
Which is not that's not a correct stat. It's not. It's because people started reporting it more.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a spike, but it wasn't 300+%.
Right.
And I think things like that, where like you find out the truth and you're like, oh, so the whole movement is moot. Like it's not. You shouldn't be considered like a real thing because you're not even understanding your stats right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that like really bothered me because
that happens all the time. Whenever you like politicize statistics,
right?
I don't believe in statistics. I don't trust them.
Here we go.
In science, yes, but in like and outside of like mathematics, they don't make any sense.
Well, okay, I think that's a little far-fetched.
Science and
right?
sports. No, even in sports, statistics don't.
Yeah,
make
it's a
any
little
sense.
right.
Yeah.
Especially in like stock market statistics, like the technical analysis, it's all just like speculation.
Yeah.
But I think behavioral psychology, there is a thing to it. There's a little bit. It's not so measurable, but
it's like science.
Yeah. Well, you could argue that like technical analysis is like behavioral analysis.
Oh, okay.
But also, like, I don't know. Who fucking cares?
No, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like people say stupid shit and they have like statistics to back it up, and it's like these don't mean anything.
I think this podcast has finally reached its final evolution. We're skeptical of statistics. We finally made it.
People should be.
Yeah.
Dude, one time years ago, I was talking to this kid. He was like this 21-year-old like Indian kid.
Okay.
And he was talking about rape statistics between the United States and India.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then he was like, actually, did you know that there's more rape in the United States than India? Because the United States has like a higher, statistic of rape.
Like percentage or whatever.
And I'm like, yeah, because they're not fucking reporting it in India.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like that's just another example
It's
of
just
how
so
like
patriarchal there. They don't count it as rape. Yeah.
yeah. It's just another way of how statistics can be skewed.
Oh yeah, I think statistics are correct. Like the idea that people started reporting it more, and then there's an increase of 300%. Like the numbers are real, but I think interpretation gets a lot muddled.
Yeah.
We dug ourselves up out of the hole, baby. We saved ourselves from sounding like crazy people. We did it.
Yeah. What I said was a pretty progressive thing, right?
Yeah.
The rape thing. that was like politically correct,
Yeah.
right?
No, I don't think people are questioning it.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask the crowd. Hey guys. We're doing this live.
Yeah.
You guys have been real quiet. What's the deal? This is not a crowd work podcast, but it should be. It should be. Anyway, it was a good time. I left though because I felt very out of place with them.
With the Vietnamese
crew, yeah. Because they were like best friends from like middle school through high school. Mm-hmm. I actually could not infiltrate. And there was always one white guy and there's always one black guy.
They're good hang.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're
very
party.
nice. One of them is one of my best friends still.
Really?
Vivian, what's up? Shout out.
Oh, very Viet name.
Yeah. Vivian,
yeah.
I don't want to say her last name, but she is a
Tran, Wen.
No,
Vu,
none of those. None of those.
Fam.
No, none of those.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'll tell you later. But yeah, she's cool. She's a doctor now in LA.
Wow, Vivian, Dr. Vivian MD.
Yeah, you don't know her, but
I don't know her last name. But
that
I know
was
her
a big
prefix.
takeaway. Good friend, and also amazing food. Had a lot of free food, a ton of free food. We made homemade banh mi's, which were awesome. They're so
even
good.
the bread. You baked the bread.
I think they got them from like a homemade bakery.
Okay, well that's already 75% not homemade.
Yeah, I guess we bought like the meat and just like slapped it on. We made it our home. We made the sandwich at home.
You assembled them at home.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. But what is that besides? Is that just homemade though? You know what I mean? It's not. I didn't say.
Yeah, it's home assembled. yeah.
I didn't say from scratch.
I mean, homemade implies.
Well, does it? If you made mac and cheese from a box, I'm calling that homemade, baby. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I can admit when I'm wrong. I hate to be wrong, but I'm wrong pretty frequently.
Can a salad be homemade?
I think technically. Well, you don't grow the leaf. When does it start? Like, because you can't.
Yeah. When does
Do I have to kill my?
When is
meat?
the point of conception for a banh mi?
Farm to table. That's the only real homemade. I'm gonna start saying that. Like, oh, I made this pasta homemade. Like, oh yeah, or you like made the cheese. You made that. You grew that tomato.
Well, people make the noodles.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that, but you just have noodle pasta. Come on, where'd you get your water? You went to a well? No, you got it from a sink. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, but a sandwich
yeah, you're right. There's levels to it.
Homemade sandwich.
Look, we assembled a ton of sandwiches, and I got a bunch of free ones, and they were delicious. And those were my first banh mi's.
Yeah. I love. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I know. This is not helping my case at all. You're right, though. It's not homemade. It's home assembled.
Let's see. Any plans for this Lunar New Year?
Yeah, we're going back on topic.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Chinatown. I love hanging out in Chinatown. The parade's fun. Maybe we'll get some red envelopes, heading up to my friends.
Are you supposed to throw dollar bills at the lions like they're strippers?
I'm not. I don't think so.
You throw it to them, or you gotta wait for them to come up to you?
I think you tip them. Yeah,
you tip them.
You don't throw
and
them.
they take you to a back room and they give you a little dance.
Yeah. Wait, what kind of dancers? Show me these dancers. Bring me to these dancers.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
I have.
Oh, nice.
Multiple times.
Nice.
Have you?
Many times.
Not a fan. They're weird, but I will go if my friends are going.
I love them.
Are you serious?
I love them.
No way.
I'm a sucker. I go. I think they are in love with me.
This should be an
fall
episode.
For them.
We should do a whole episode about strip clubs.
Yeah,
I'm fascinated. Yeah.
Me and my roommate have gone to a couple.
Which one?
Before we moved here, we've gone to a couple.
Okay. Which one?
There's one. We went to one.
You think they love you? That's so funny.
Yeah,
that
yeah. They're so
funny.
good at their job.
Yeah.
I feel like they're invested in me.
I see right through them.
And I invest in them.
I see right through them.
Oh no, you see through them?
I see right
Why?
through
You
them.
can't suspend your belief?
No, not at a strip club.
Why?
Maybe at like a movie when I'm seeing Godzilla -1.
It's just it's the same thing except you know.
Well, no, I just know they're not in love with me. You know what I mean?
Well.
I don't know them.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, I'm at the strip club. Like, I don't believe this. Convince me that you actually like dancing on me.
Yeah. No, I'm
that guy.
Yeah, I'm in the strip club. Like, I love the practical effects.
I appreciate the athleticism.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh shit,
you
that's
appreciate
insane.
the art form.
Honestly, yeah, it's like incredible how strong they are.
I actually don't like. I don't like
my
the
God.
art of it.
Oh my god.
I don't like it. I like when they're bad. It's a little. When it's artistic, it's a little removed.
Yeah.
We should do an episode.
We should
on
definitely
this.
do an episode. That's so funny that you had
yeah.
this. I didn't know you had this take. It's amazing.
Strip clubs.
Yeah.
I love them.
Should we go on Chinese New Year?
You know what? That
In
is
Chinatown?
That is something that is missing.
Yeah?
like Chinese, like Asian strip clubs.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't find them.
Oh, you can find them. They're around.
But they're
bet
not.
They're around.
But then they're not like strip clubs. They're like
Brothels.
They're like brothels.
Well, what's a strip
And
club?
I don't want a brothel. I want
strip
a
clubs
strip
are
club.
kind of like brothels. You can turn them to a brothel real quick.
Yeah, but I don't want. I don't like that. I like the tension.
We got to save this for depth. This is good stuff. Got a little teaser, guys. A little teaser.
Yeah. Oh, dude, going to a strip club on Chinese New Year.
Yeah. Would be
You
sick.
you tip them the money with the red envelopes. Oh my God, that'd be
good.
lovely. That'd
funny.
be lovely.
Do you know about the speaking of Lunar New Year? Do you know all the like the superstitions?
No.
Like you're not supposed to sweep.
Oh, I know. Don't give your dad your money. Don't tell your dad
yeah.
you got any money.
Don't go to strip club.
So you're not supposed to sweep.
Not supposed to like clean because you're cleaning away all the good luck.
Okay.
You're not supposed to do laundry either. I think it's mainly like just chill out with your family. Don't like do chores.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's kind of sweet. Kind of a sweet thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like it's just to chill, eat food, celebrate good fortune.
Oh, very auspicious.
Auspicious.
I like
there
that
you
word.
go.
Auspicious. That's very
Yeah.
Chinese.
I feel auspicious.
Auspicious.
Confucius. Anyway, we're about to hit an hour, dude.
Wow.
We got like 10 minutes left.
Damn, Lunar New Year's flying by.
Do you have any plans for Lunar New Year? Oh, I do love buying mooncakes.
Oh, dude, I'm doing a fucking Chinese New Year show.
Oh, really?
And
With whom?
I don't know. They sent me an email. It's like some corporate thing.
Oh, it's corporate. Wait, I'm also doing. Now that I think about it, I am also doing a corporate.
It might
Chinese
be the
New Year
same thing. Are you getting paid?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's not the same thing.
Okay.
No, they reach out. They're like, "Can you do like some time?"
Oh, that's cool.
We can't pay you because of the writer's strike. I'm like, that's over. That's
Writer's
been
strike.
over.
What, are you doing this for like 30 Rock? Are you doing like an SNL
I don't know.
audition?
I
What's
don't
going
know.
on?
There's some strike, so they can't pay me apparently.
Yeah.
And so it's like volunteer. It sounds bad. It's gonna be bad, but I was like, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will
Thank you
do
so much for asking.
I will do anything.
Oh, for sure.
I will do anything.
Yeah, I don't do well with Asian crowds, I feel like. So.
I don't. Oh, it's like 50-50.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I've had maybe one good set in front of an Asian crowd.
If I do well, it's not because of my material.
Yeah.
I don't like my material. Yeah. It's not.
You're just like crowd working?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had an okay set at Asian Comedy Fest. I don't know if you were there, but
I missed it.
Yeah, I think there were a bunch of Koreans in the crowd, and I started talking shit about Filipinos, and they loved it.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that. You said
Yeah, a
like
little
they're
bit.
not real Asians or something.
Right. Oh, no, not... Okay, well, I didn't say that. I just said there's a conception that they're the worst Asians, and then I said the conception is that Koreans are the best Asian.
Uh-huh.
That's all I said. I'm not...
Oh,
I'm
and
not.
they love
I don't
that.
agree with this.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing
Wow,
out what
great
people
bit.
think.
I love the twist.
They loved it. They ate it up. They ate it up. I think what really helped was like, do you guys know what the best Asian is? Someone yelled Korean, and I was like, hell yeah, that's something a Korean would say. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? Any plans?
Let's go to Chinatown.
I'd be down.
I'm gonna repeat what I said before. Strip club at Chinatown on Lunar New Year.
Dude, if we can find one, I'll go. I'll go any time of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll probably just eat food. I love Lunar New Year. So I love the idea of... What year are you? What Zodiac are you?
I'm a rooster.
Me too.
Yeah. We're the
oh yeah,
same
93.
age.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn. That's
yeah.
funny.
Do you like being a rooster?
I feel nothing towards it. I feel like I wish I felt something, but my mom's kind of into it.
What's your mom?
Monkey. Is your mom a monkey?
My parents are monkeys.
Both of them?
Yeah. When was your mom born?
56.
Oh, bitch. That's a good clip.
Yeah.
All right.
Big bitch. She's a sweet bitch to you, dude.
Yeah, both my parents are monkeys, and both my siblings are dragons. I'm the
Oh
only
wow,
rooster.
my dad is a dragon.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's supposed to be a good year for us.
Yeah, I think the year that Lunar New Year, like dragons are supposed to have a bad year.
Good.
No, bad. Who's on first? This is stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, is this a good year for us? You think?
I think so.
Why do you know that?
Because I was told.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard it was a bad year for dragons, but
Yeah.
by proxy, like it's supposed to be a good year for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know the story?
It's been pretty good so far.
The Lunar New Year story?
No.
Do you really
I
not?
should have started with this.
Wow. See, I did that thing where I'm trying not to do last round. I go, do you really not?
You do that.
I know.
a lot.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stop. I don't know
But
why
go
I do
ahead.
that.
Yeah.
I guess I just assume everyone's me. But do you want the quick rundown of
Yeah,
the story?
yeah.
So there's a race, big race. All the animals start racing.
The big race, the Chinese.
The Chinese
Yeah.
race, right? So this is I don't remember. I think some god was like, "Hey, I'll promise you like good
Allah.
fortune." Allah, is that what he said? Inshallah, Lunar New Year,
yeah.
baby. They also have their own. What's it called? Eid.
Eid. That's
Mubarak.
not like New Year though.
I thought it was
That's like the end of
Ramadan. That's New Year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you Muslim?
I'm very halal pilled.
Hang on, Zahi, too much. Anyway, so the gods are like, hey, if whoever wins this race, we'll give you like money and food or whatever, right? And so the animals start scheming to figure out how to win the race or something, right? And so a mouse hops on to ox's head and was like, hey, you help. I'm really smart. You're really strong. I will help you win this race, and let's win together, okay? So they start zooming off into the race.
Nice.
And it's like a terrain. There's like water and like mountains and stuff. So they go through this like they go around the world apparently or some shit like that. I don't know every single like detail of every single animal, but like the mouse and the ox got to the finish line. The mouse jumps forward before the ox, so he's the first in line.
Bastard.
I know, right?
Rat.
But then the ox came in second place, right? And there's a story of like I think the dog or something like helps a bunch of animals across like a river.
Nice.
And so it's like that. It's like these stories are like giving the personalities of all the animals. You know what I mean? And there's a dragon that like doesn't really participate in the race, but like helps out the other animals because he's like
He's a fucking
all-powerful
dragon.
dragon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like the order of them crossing the finish line.
I wonder what the goddamn chickens did. I wonder what their big contribution was.
Right.
Yeah.
They
potted.
They potted.
They finished. They recorded a podcast over it.
That's what we're doing. But in Vietnamese Lunar New Year, the house like domestic cat is on the cycle. But in other New Years, there's no cat.
Oh man,
There's like
I
a
wish I was
tiger.
a cat. Okay, well then that means if there's another animal, then that means that the cycles are different. Maybe
a little
maybe we're
different.
something different in the Vietnamese calendar.
Maybe. Hard to say. I don't know.
I'll look it up.
Look it up. Should we start wrapping up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
What's
It's dinner time?
Is there resolutions on Lunar New Year? God, it's so crazy how little we know about this stupid holiday.
Resolutions on Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
It's all related to the animals. This year I want to be less of a chicken.
Yeah.
And more of a dragon.
I did love saying what you're the cock. Look in the eye. Cock.
Maybe I should do that. Yeah.
Because all the Chinese like placemats at restaurants, they always said cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, nice. Mom, look, it says cock.
Yeah, year of the horse cock.
Horse, yeah. That'd be fun. All genitalia. The majora
The dragon dick.
labia. Well, the British will say it.
Yeah, look at this
labia.
virgin over here. All right.
Love you guys. Come hang out with us on Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
I got mooncakes for y'all.
First live podcast at New York's
Thank you
only
guys
Asian
so
strip
much.
club.
Thank you guys so much. I love you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Next time.